I have a couple things I just wanted to bring up. I know a lot of people talk that they don't see Al on the line every day, but last week when we went to Lansing, a group of us went in the van, and I was sitting behind him. And from the time we left Lansing to the time we arrived back in Cleveland, this man was on the phone, non-stop, talking to a congresswoman, talking to other locals, talking to other contacts. I can honestly say that this man has put his heart and soul into this fight. He is fighting for us. So just because you don't see him out on the line every day doesn't mean he's not working. Because if he was on the line every day, he wouldn't be able to do what he's done for us. Charles, what can we say about our Charles? Charles, thank you for being our shoulder to cry on, keeping us in line. You're just a great guy. We got a new friend out of you, part of our family. And Miss Sophia, this woman,
that's my chocolate baby.
I got a sixth sense now with her phone. I can tell when it's a text message or I can tell when somebody's calling her. And I can hear it in another room and she doesn't. I think she's tuning us all out. But she has honestly put 100% 7 days a week into helping us. And you guys got to remember, she is one of us. And she loves us and she wants to win this fight just as bad as the rest of us do. So with Easter being here, it'd be nice maybe for us just to take that moment just to thank Al, thank Charles, thank Sophia, our BAs for having our back.
I love you all.
It means a lot to us. So if we don't get a chance to tell you guys that every day, thank you. Also, I would like to also thank the people that helped put these Easter baskets together. I know being a mom, you have a bad day, but when your kid has a smile on their face, it seems to make that all go away. It's just something simple, something little for the kids. Thanks for Al for the support. Miss Simmers, thank you for your donation. I don't know where she's hiding. She made a lovely donation to help make this possible. The lovely ladies that helped make these baskets, you guys were awesome. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for letting my little thought come into something where everybody can bring their families today and we can all have at least something to smile about for one day.
All right, thanks, Kathy. She just earned, I think I'm gonna have a coupon. I didn't pay her to do that. But seriously, and those are some of the things that I know she wanted to say a few things. She didn't tell me what it was about. But those are the type of testimony that we need, because I wasn't catching the fact that some of you were saying, well, where's the union at? Where's Al at? Where's Carl at? Where's Ray at? And all those different things. But we still have 80-some other companies that we got to try to take care of. But even outside of that, you know, like you said, yeah, I got cauliflower with my ear is sore. I needed one of those Bluetooths. I hate them because everybody hear the conversation when you're talking to somebody of a level of a congressman or a senator that we're using it here. The reason our battle is more successful than those other 13 or 14 that fell on the wayside is because we have more of the resources. Okay, they picked a fight, not just with me, it's really with all of you. I'm only as strong as you make me. I'm really standing on your shoulders. I'm just giving you information, but at any time that you say, I had enough, well, I'm end up saying to you, okay, here's where we are, and overall, you're going to make that decision. I'm telling you, if you go back in time, you don't know what enough is based on a real struggle. People have actually died based on giving us the opportunity to be where we are today. What kind of sacrifice is that versus, yeah, well, yeah, $20 here, $30 there. Here, just like Judy just said, $5,000, she's giving $5 here, $5 there. Keep them off your back. You got to argue with those people because they ain't going to throw you out your house. They ain't going to end up doing all these other, yeah, they might try to turn off your electric and stuff. We can take care of those incidental things because if you're out, there ain't nobody jumping over hoops to get into your place because the economy is just that whacked. You got to be the best negotiator to get them off your backs because they're not going to leave a place empty waiting for somebody to come in and take what you've earned because you've been good paymasters. And I'm not saying that to you callously. Actually, I've been there, done that. I'm in your shoes. Because I know some of you might say, well, Al, you know, your work, it's easy for you to say that. This is a real struggle. It's only been 2 months. Long time without something. But the fact of the matter, I'm going to say it to you again. Everything lined up perfectly for us. The whole month of February going into March, nobody should have actually lost hardly a percentage of a penny. Not a percentage. You got a full check in February when we went out on the 14th, that Friday. Then the following week you had to wait, but you got your check that was in the hole. Then you received your strike check that took everybody to March. So now you have March. Then, I don't want to spend anybody's money, but I got to tell you, when I evaluate things, I got to have a heart-to-heart with you. For the most part, we should have got an income tax check. Yeah, we don't want to use it for all these other things. We don't want to use it for all that. But overall, everybody was pretty liquid. Right now, going into April is where the real pinch should be. I'm going to say it to you from this perspective. If the Red Cross was able to continue to ship blood in that's hard because of FDA and all the other things, or they come up with some equipment where they can eliminate 50% of you, and not because we're on strike, they just say, you know what, we don't have that type of density anymore. We have another process that we can use to collect blood. If 50% of you were out of work because of something they did, not this strike, ask yourselves, what would you do? What would you be doing then other than trying to find a job, whether it's a job out, you'll be struggling. Be honest with yourselves. What would you, so don't blame this strike on the economic decline and where we are, because we win this thing and get anything on the table that's reasonable, all of you are going to be better off on the longer end. All of you are. So I'm just asking you, not being callous spending your money, that it's worth the struggle. But at the end of the day, all of you are going to end up making the decisions on where we are. Sophia, I think that you wanted to say something.
Just want to let everybody know that if they didn't get theirs, if you guys didn't get your strike check, you know we're giving out the groceries. Come to the union hall. I mean, I've been going around and there's a few people that I know got it, but if you didn't get it, come to the union hall and we'll have the checks here for you, okay?
What Sophia said was, she passed out some strike checks, but we still had the other ones. We had a food that's there. Again, Kathy, let me tell you what else she did. I tell you, did a good job with our team. We did shopping. We went out 7:30 in the morning, started picking up some things that we thought everybody could use. But what she does, being very thrifty, I tell you, the Red Cross got to miss somebody like that, because she's very, very thorough. She had so many discount coupons that we cut probably almost 50% off the bill. You know, let's give her a Kathy, thank you. All of you have some good leaders. We have the charge staff. When I hear somebody like Kathy, some of the other charges that's out there, and recognize how the Red Cross plays a little bit with the people that's in those positions, Judy, Phyllis, some of the other charges that I don't see or recognize right now, those are the ones that I know they try to get to be team supervisors eventually. For those leaders to recognize in their capacity the work that all you do, kind of direct you on the work that gets done, and staying out here with you is a big value of knowing how bad these things are with them. So I got to applaud all the leaders. The only thing I'm asking all of you to do in a bigger number, for the ones that I don't get a chance to talk to, the ones that's not here, you're going to have to give them that message. Because I know on the phone call, behind the behind the walls conversation on, well, I got enough. Yeah, I'm ready to go back. I'm getting pressure. If I don't hear that and you hear that, it's up to you to take care of that. Because that chain link gets weak, that chain link breaks, 2 or 3 of you do that, then everybody else is a domino effect based on everybody else saying, well, you know, what am I going to do? One of the things you need to think about, to be honest with you, I have to negotiate all of you getting back to work all together. So I want you to just think about it. 1 or 2 of you here and there, they really can't operate efficiently. They have enough equipment on that R1 training, that BioArc training, but they need to bring all the equipment back so nobody's left behind. Okay, so I have to sit there when we decide where we are, say everybody's going back to work. Now you need to get the equipment in here, because if they don't have the equipment, be honest with yourself. You say you want to cross, what are you going to be able to do? Think about it. So I'm having a heart-to-heart with you. So people need to